Back at it like crack addicts. We here, Disqualified Opinions, giving y'all our week 3 picks. We're going to start off giving y'all how week 2 went for all of us, going through some of the games, and then giving y'all week 3 synopsis, over, under, spreads, some fantasy decisions here and there. Don't listen to me after last week, but we're going to move on, moving forward. I'm going to shoot over to my man DC. Tell us how last week went, DC.
Well, since you said don't listen to you, I'm going to go ahead and take you up on that because you finished in last at 8-8. Overall record is tied for second, 19-12-1. Rel, you went 9-7. You're tied with Riles at 19-12-1. Byron and I went 10-6. Byron's still in last place, though. He's down by a game, 18-13-1. I'm in first place, 21-10-1.
All right, how you feeling, Ro? How you feeling?
I'm not too mad at it. Because week 2 was really unpredictable. Really good games. Overall, I'm just appreciative of the work that we seen on Sunday. Not so much Monday, but Sunday those games were pretty good.
Definitely some crazy stuff that went down. A lot of crazy games, whether it be the Jets coming back or the Ravens
blowing the lead,
the Dolphins, the Lions dismantling the Commanders
for a half.
Yeah. The Colts getting shut completely out by the Jaguars.
Colts, we gonna talk about y'all when we get there, cause
y'all some trash.
Yeah, literally.
Y'all some trash.
Yeah. The Cowboys and Cooper Rush beating the Bengals.
Thank you.
The Broncos struggling against the Texans. The Cardinals coming back. The Bills demolishing the Titans. And the Eagles demolishing the Vikings. There was a lot of crazy things that happened. We're gonna get into week 3 though. We got a nice Thursday night game, divisional game on Prime Video. How'd you guys feel about the Amazon Prime?
Not a fan.
Yeah.
The streaming was kind of blurred at times. You couldn't fully see a good picture consistently. I could do without it. Amazon, Jeff Bezos, I know you're not there no more, but step y'all shit up, please.
Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I know they had to throw a bag at the NFL for this, though. Had to throw a bag. But Steelers, Browns. I'm going to go to you first, DC. Both these teams coming off devastating losses that none of us predicted.
Trash.
Who you got winning this game Thursday night?
I don't know where to go here.
Trash versus trash.
I think the Steelers' defense is not going to be all the way right. Even though they did play decent against an average Joe quarterback in Mac Jones, they face a below-average Joe and Jacoby Brissett. I'm just going to say I'm going with the home team because I figured they'd split. They're about the same caliber football team until Mr. Touchy-Feely comes back in Cleveland. So give me Cleveland. I don't have them covering. Cleveland by a field goal. The spread in this game is 4.5.
So I'm also going to go Cleveland. Like I said, I don't really have much faith in this pick, but the Browns have a better running game, and I think that's why I'm leaning more towards them. Just hand the ball to Nick Chubb or Kareem Hunt. The over-under is 38.5. I have this being under. I don't really see many points being scored. Maybe like
similar to that last week. What was it, 17-14 or something like that?
17-14. I see it's going to be like just give me the Browns. I would take the under as well.
I'm taking the Browns. I'm also taking the under. I'm also taking them not to cover. I think the Browns are hurting after the game they should have won against the Jets.
They let the Jets recover onside kick. Yeah, just let that set in.
Nick Chubb probably should have went down to burn some more clock. But shout out to him, man. If you had him in fantasy, it's a good chance you won last week.
Starting 3 touchdowns.
I'm starting him again this week if I'm y'all. Amari Cooper looked like a wide receiver last week. It's crazy. Give me Cleveland. I'm not a fan. I think we might see Kenny Pickett earlier than we thought we would.
Oh, you turning on your boy already?
Mitch Trubisky.
I never say he was great. I just say he wins. He's a game manager. He wins football games.
He looks horrible.
He does look horrible.
I think he's trash, and he always has been. But that's neither here nor there.
That's his name.
I'm gonna go back to you, DC. This used to be one of your teams. Their quarterback not there no more, so I don't think it's one of your teams no more. But Saints at Panthers.
Oh, that's not the game I thought you was about to say.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm gonna go with
It's a divisional game, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I'm gonna go with the Saints. It is a divisional game, but I'm gonna go with the Saints. I don't have any rhyme or reason. I just don't trust Carolina. I don't trust Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
So
Christian
I mean, I don't
McCaffrey
trust
still
Jameis either. But
Christian had a good game last week.
he had like one run that took his numbers out. Like
Yeah,
'cause
but
he was
still
struggling.
looks bad.
He was struggling all
He
day. He
still
had
looks
one
bad,
long
bro.
run.
I think it's just Baker.
He still looks bad.
Same. And I honestly, bro, I never thought I'd say I trust Jameis more than anybody, but I trust him more than Baker. So give me the Saints.
I'm also going with the Saints. Once again, I believe their defense is superior. Yeah. Just get the ball on Mark Ingram.
Oh, I never thought I'd hear that in
Yeah.
2022.
Sorry.
Not this
but
year.
Jameis, like I said, he has to. I understand he was forcing things because he chose to win the game. I get that, but do not turn the ball over. That's it.
Spreading this game is Saints by 3. That's probably
That's
about
probably
right.
about right. Yeah.
Do you think the Saints will cover? Give me the Saints to win this game. I think Michael Thomas will do enough. Honestly, I'm probably starting Jameis. I'm probably starting Mike. I'm probably starting Christian McCaffrey. That's pretty much it for this game for me personally. Marcus Lattimore didn't get suspended. Mike Evans did.
You shutting somebody
Joe
down.
had Rashad Perriman looking.
Do you protect your quarterback in that situation though?
That's Tom Brady. That's what.
That's Brady,
That's
bro.
what Evans said. That's Tom Brady.
Did Tom Brady pay him?
Oh, for sure.
You know he
He ain't paid for nothing.
He gonna pay that. He gonna pay that.
Well, then again, no, that's a game suspension. I don't think he paying him a game check now.
That's what I'm asking. Is he gonna,
No, he ain't paying no game check now. He ain't doing that.
Giselle got the money.
Giselle got the money.
Giselle not his friend right now.
Yeah, I'm about to
Nah,
say,
he in the
face.
doghouse, bro.
Giselle not his friend right now.
Yo sold his soul. His face about bony.
Texans at Bears. I'll go. This is a horrible game. And I'm going to pick the Houston Texans to win it. I do not believe in the Bears. I do not believe in this offense. And it's not because of the players. It is because of the play calling. There's no reason that Justin Fields should have 11 attempts in any football game, especially when that you're losing. So I'm picking Davis Mills and the Texans. Lovie Smith gets his win.
I believe in Davis Mills more than I believe in Justin Fields at this point, which is not something I thought I'd be saying. But I'm still going to go with the Bears. I think they'll be able to run the football. And hopefully Darnell Mooney can get up off the milk carton he's on right now and make a play for his quarterback. So if that all happens, give me the Bears. And this might be the last time I pick them. The spread is 3. That's probably exactly what it's going to be. A 3-point game for a home win in Chicago.
I'm also
There's 40 and a half.
gonna go with the Bears. Yeah, I don't have much to say. I would take the under because neither of these teams
40
can really
points?
score.
40?
Yeah.
They're going to go over that. It's going to be like 24-21.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nobody's playing defense in this game. Who's playing defense?
Like you said, the Bears can actually run the ball. I like David Montgomery. He's also on my fantasy team, so let him tote the rock. Yeah.
Fun fact, Cole Kmet has 0 receptions through 2 weeks. If you have him in fantasy football, you are probably sick right now. He might be close to Dropsville.
Other fun fact, Darnell Mooney had 1 catch for negative yardage, so he had a negative fantasy output on Sunday.
That's
Sickness.
horrible.
Bro,
Yeah.
Chiefs at Colts.
I'm going with the Chiefs. I don't really need to think about this at all. It's a Chiefs by, what is that, 7?
6.5.
6.5, yeah.
It's probably
Cover.
going to be more. They cover that
Cover.
as well. Colts, y'all just don't look good.
I don't
On
know
either
why.
side of the ball.
Yeah.
On either side of the ball.
And that's the thing. I don't know why he doesn't want to go by Darius anymore. So I don't know why Shaquille Leonard. He might need to still go back to Darius so he can go back to playing football. But I don't know why Shaquille Leonard has not looked like Shaquille Leonard. That defense has not looked like that defense. They had 2 corners that made Pro Bowls in past lives, but that looks like a past long time ago.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor was arguably an MVP candidate last year, and he's looking like absolutely nothing this year.
He looked good week
Y'all
one.
lost
He looked trash
24-0 to Jacksonville.
That's
bro.
what's wild.
That's disgusting.
24-0 to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
I don't care that
Listen,
y'all was down y'all wide
Jacksonville,
receiver.
bro.
They were down wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, but
It's not even the fact
Jacksonville,
that
bro.
y'all lost. Like, yes,
Shut
y'all
out.
lost.
Shut
but
out.
Y'all got shut out by Jacksonville, bro. That's horrible.
Give me the Chiefs to cover.
I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm taking them covering. I don't have much to say.
And I think
don't.
it's going to be under, and I think the Chiefs going to score all 49.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm taking the over in this game. 49.5. I'm taking the over. I think this is gonna be a shootout. I just think that
Where?
the Chiefs are gonna be able to shoot more. I think they're gonna have more
Yeah,
bullets.
he got a drum on it.
Do you think your boy Matt Ryan looks anything like he
If
used
you know
to?
me, you know I'm not really that big of a Matt Ryan
Which is
fan.
why I said that.
I think that Matt Ryan has been overrated for a very long time in his career, and he might be starting to hit that wash cycle. You know,
He
might be
been-
time. It might be time.
He
Yeah.
been it.
Yeah, that's facts. But you know,
He was still
won
putting
MVP.
numbers up for
Yeah,
a
he
while,
can.
but
He
now
even put numbers up week 1, but it was it was empty stats. Like, I don't know.
that Dak Prescott special, baby.
Facts. DC Bills at Dolphins.
The Bills are number 1 in scoring offense. The Bills are number 1 in scoring defense. The Bills are not going to allow a team to come back on them and give the game away like the Ravens did. So give me the Bills. The spread is 5.5. I think they cover just barely, 30-24. Buffalo Bills.
I'm gonna take the Bills. I'm also gonna take the Bills to cover. I'm also gonna start every single person I can in this game. For fantasy purposes, I think they're gonna go over the 53.5 over under there is.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be a high scoring game.
So I'm also going with the Bills. They pretty much summed everything up. Maybe what was I about to say? The Bill. Oh, like we were saying before the show started. If the Dolphins can pull this win out,
I'll put some respect on
I
it.
will.
we will
I'll put
put
respect
respect on the Miami Dolphins name.
I will.
But you don't get
Not
no
too
respect.
well, just the Dolphins.
From us here, you don't get no respect for your opponent blowing the game and giving it
Literally,
to
we
you.
handed it to them.
So,
I'll go Lions at Vikings. I told you I would apologize. I'm sorry, Alan, for betting against your team. I would never pick Kirk Cousins again in a nationally televised primetime game ever in my life. He looked like he was throwing to Darius Slay as a number 1 wide receiver yesterday, and that was sad. It was quite utterly atrociously sad the way he was just throwing balls. Pause. It looked really
like
bad.
Davis's mom.
It looked really bad. It looked really bad. With all that being said, though, this isn't a primetime game. Give me the Vikings to win.
So here's the thing about that, right? Y'all know I'm high on these on these Detroit
You are a
Lions.
Detroit Lion fan this season.
I'm not really a fan. I am an Aiden Hutchinson fan. I did pick him to win DROY, and I did pick him to have double-digit sacks, and he's on pace. He had three in the first half on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So, that all said, I don't think Minnesota will look as bad as they did against Philly. I think they will protect their home field. The spread is them by 6. They are not covering that. Detroit will not make it that easy on them. I have these teams splitting, so when they play in Detroit, I probably will pick the Lions. But for right now, give me Minnesota. I think Dalvin Cook has his first breakout game.
He has to. He absolutely has
Dalvin
to.
Cook, he lost me a fantasy game against this motherfucker yesterday.
Thank you, Dalvin Cook. I appreciate all your hard work. DC's got to stick together, me and you. You my guy.
He absolutely has to, but I'm also going with the Vikings. DC, I am a
Starting to be a believer in these pussycats now.
I just like the way they play. I just
They
like the way
play
they
for their
They
coach.
play for their coach.
They
play
play
with
for
the
their
swag.
coach.
They play with the swag now. They're not the pushover team they used to be.
Jared Goff looks decent.
Run the ball like
They are physical, and
Yeah.
the only thing Detroit is really lacking is like their talent to assemble at once. I don't think they have much talent on defense. They did take a corner in the first round. I don't know how he's played so far. I'm the first round last year, not this year.
Okuda.
Yeah,
Okuda.
I don't know how he's looked so far, but I know Aiden Hutchinson's looked great. And then they had Penny Sewell, who looks pretty good on the O line.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's very good. And usually most Oregon guys don't work out in the league, but he's the exception.
Justin Herbert.
I think true, and I think Jared Goff is serviceable. I mean, if you put him in a position to manage games and have them fight for games, he's not as bad.
I still think they need more weapons on the decent, like better weapons on the outside.
I like Amon
I like
Ross St.
him,
Brown.
that's
I mean,
about
you know that's my guy. Shout out to
about
USC, fight on Trojans. And when they get Jameson Williams back from Alabama, they might have a little something cooking.
Yeah, that's
two
what
young
I'm
guys
waiting
that
for.
can grow together. They still need to do something with the quarterback position, but for now, they're gonna be a tough.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a tough team to beat every week.
You actually got to beat them.
Nah, for real.
Now, literally.
Yeah, facts. Ravens at Patriots.
I'm not betting against my Ravens, so Ravens going to win
Spread is us by 3.
I think we're going to cover that. I do think it's going to be under that 43.5 though.
Matt Patricia is the offensive coordinator for the Patriots, right? Or whoever it is, him / whoever / whoever. I don't think I'm picking this team to win a game unless they play somebody that's really that bad, bro. I'm picking the Ravens to win this game. I'm picking the Ravens to cover. That's all I really want to say.
I too am picking the Ravens. I too think we cover. I think hopefully we get J.K. Dobbins back this week. Hopefully we get Ronnie Stanley back this week. If those two things happen, I definitely like us to cover. I think the run game will pick up immediately. I will say this. The offensive line has looked very good for Baltimore in pass coverage. Which is not what I expected at all. And honestly, I'm going to give Greg Roman, I'm not the Greg Roman guy here. I've been his biggest critic for the last 3 years. But I will say this, the pass concepts have gotten a lot better. There's a lot more easy throws in the offense.
That was the best coach offensive game I've ever seen by him.
Hey, that one play where he put Mark Andrews in motion to take a tight end
Andy Reid 101.
That was amazing.
Andy Reid 101.
That was amazing. I don't know what happened on the other 2 4th and 1s, but we ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna criticize.
Let's not run QB power.
Every time on 4th down, out of a shotgun, every single time, bro. I'm so sick of it.
Let's not do that. Let's just not do that. I know our running
run
back's
a
trash.
play
bro.
where we get some yards.
Let's not do that.
These run, man.
Let's not do that.
I ain't even gonna talk about.
We're gonna
Mike
get JK
Davis
back,
and
bro.
them,
We're gonna get JK back. That's all I
Damn,
know.
yo, these niggas ain't got no moves in their repertoire.
JK, bro.
Kenyon Drake's supposed to be a shifty person. He ain't
been
got no
shifty since
moves, bro.
Arizona. Was he even shifty there?
Miami.
Facts. You know who he remind me of? Jay Ajayi. That's who Kenyon Drake remind me of.
Oh, that's a slow, non-moving having nigga.
Yep.
He used to pick up yards, though.
He was big and he was strong, but he was not moving at all.
He picked up some
Bro,
yards.
Bengals at Jets.
The way the Bengals.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This would be the 3rd time I'm picking them, and this might be the last if they lose this game, bro.
Give me Bengals at listen, Joe Flacco out here tossing the pill.
Hey, bro, my man said he's not scared. He said he didn't won more games in Cleveland than they have, so he's not wrong. I'll say that.
He has the 2nd most wins in Cleveland next to Ben Roethlisberger.
He been tossing the pill, bro. He been over 300 yards the past 2 games.
I mean,
bro.
he played us week 1 and he was getting blown out, so that one's kind of a throwaway. But he did come back and throw 2 late touchdowns to beat them in Cleveland last week. He's back in the AFC North again this week, this time at home. This time he'll lose. I think Joe Burrow eventually will wake up. That O-line cannot be as bad as it is right now. It really just can't. Like, it's not even humanly imaginable how bad they've been.
I'm taking the Jets, yo.
Oh.
I think that Joe Flacco is in a comfort zone right now. He's outside of us. He's playing against teams that he's played against.
He took Zach Wilson's
I don't agree with that. I'm just saying he's playing against teams
I told you something,
that
bro.
he's used to. He's comfortable playing against these teams. He knows concept-wise what to really expect against these defenses and what they like to do. This is AFC North football for him. He's been in it his whole career. I think that he's going to win this game. It's crazy.
Listen to me, bro. If he win this game, they is going to start him.
I will say this. The spread is 4.5. I don't like the Bengals to cover that. Nothing about them has inspired me to pick them to cover
they don't
the
even.
spreads.
How many catches Jamar got?
Not enough.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Joe Burrow's been sacked more times than Jamar has even been targeted.
Yeah, he hasn't looked good at all. Like Joe.
They
Burrow
on pace to give up
not-
100 sacks this year. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I didn't pick. Give me the Bengals.
We knew who you was picking.
Yeah, but
They cover the 4.5.
the way they playing, nah, bro.
Same.
The Jets actually is another team that played hard.
Eagles at Commanders, DC.
Yeah, you already know what I'm going with.
So, I correctly picked the Commanders to lose, and I will pick them this week to cover the 6.5, but they're still going to lose. 6.5 is a little wild for a divisional road game.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think the way the Eagles are playing right now, they snuck a win out in Detroit. They came back and played really well on prime time last week. So I think they have a momentum thing going to start the year. They'll start 3-0, and they'll get a closer win than 6.5.
I'm also going with the Eagles. Seems like they finally decided to run the ball, which has helped Jalen Hurts actually soar a lot more.
He been balling.
He been balling, bro. He really has. It's crazy how Eagle fans were so ready to be done with him. Yeah.
I mean, he did have some terrible underthrows at times last year.
Yeah, but they was trying to make him into a player he wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, even now, last year, I mean, this year he's throwing it out. That touchdown to Quez Watkins was in the air, nice little distance. He wasn't underthrown. He didn't have to
I
stop.
feel like his throwing motion is slow. Like, it was a comeback that Devontae Smith had, and he was out of his break, and he was, like, kind of waiting for it. It was like he got to throw it a little fast.
I just think it's all comfortable. I think he's gotten a lot more comfortable. When you give somebody A.J. Brown, it's hard for them not to be more comfortable as well.
Yeah, and then this is his first time in the same system for consecutive years since he started playing football. So
I'm not really surprised at any of this.
He balled.
I'm taking the Eagles to win this game. I don't think they cover. The Commanders are a let's play once the game is over team right now.
Literally. Carson Wentz is their quarterback, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Raiders at Titans, bro.
Raiders at Titans. I have zero faith in the Titans. They look horrible. I would not be surprised if they let Malik get some burn.
like they did last week when they got blown the fuck out.
But give me the Raiders. They almost closed it last week, but Hunter Renfrow fumbled. Good play by the Cardinals, but
That man got a concussion.
He fumbled twice.
Yeah, he did.
And overtime.
And Derek Carr, you got Devontae Adams for a reason.
Yeah, that 2-catch, 10-yard thing.
him.
Yeah, and he used him in week 1. He had like 10 catches.
Yeah, he was balling, but week 2,
I have no idea
you
what that
have
was
like
about.
literally one of the best wide receivers in the NFL.
Probably the best.
That makes zero sense.
Right now, that might go to Cooper Kupp the way he been balling.
I think John be force feeding him though. But
I mean,
Yeah,
but you got to
absolutely.
force feed Adams for him to have an impact.
I
really.
feel like Adams get open like off the break. Like his off the line is crazy. Cooper
Yeah,
Kupp,
he won't
Cooper
have.
Kupp run good routes, but
No, they not the
Devontae,
same. They're not the same.
Devontae,
Devontae-
They both be open.
his release is crazy.
That's
That's what.
what
Devontae won't have 11 catches for 99 yards. Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
I get that.
That's facts. I am picking Vegas. The spread is 2. They cover. I don't know what's going on in Tennessee, except for they're just not very good. They have no wide receivers. You can stack the box and lock Derrick Henry
I'm
up
about
like
to say,
everybody
that's
else
it,
has been
'cause-
doing.
Nope.
They're not playing good on defense
at all.
Did they ever?
I mean,
They played better than what they playing now.
Yeah,
I will give them that.
I don't know what's going on in Tennessee, but I don't think they're that good. So maybe that's what it is.
The Titans miss A.J. Brown. Like you said, that you're able to stack the box, get Derrick Henry moving left or right instead of vertically, north and south, and he is a lot easier to tackle when he's not going north and south on you.
I will say this. They've been tagging him this year. Like, I seen him get blew up a few
Well,
times already.
You can get
bro.
him like in that horizontal motion. You can hit him. It's just, I mean, except for that, I forgot the Giants. They rocked him going north and south.
They
That was crazy.
definitely rock
Yeah,
him.
he been tagging
I'm
Derrick
taking the
Henry.
Raiders though. Y'all know I don't really like the Titans, so not much to be said about this. They seem to be trying to get the ball to Treylon Burks. I think it's going to take some time for him to really develop. But yeah, give me the Raiders. Give me them to cover. Obviously, it's 2 points.
Tannehill playing like you back in Miami. Man,
He had a good week 1.
Yeah,
sound like
Chargers at Jaguars. I'm not picking the Jaguars to win this game. I really don't care. Yeah, not enough.
Yeah.
I don't think they cover the 7 though.
Give me the Jags to cover.
Yeah, they cover the 7.
Anybody have anything to add? This is the
Nope.
Jags we're talking
Yeah.
What's the
no.
Jaguars?
about. All right.
Next game.
It's crazy how you win 24-0 and we still ain't got no rap for
Nah, a single bit. Not a single bit. Cardinals at Rams, DC.
The Cardinals always dig themselves in the holes and then try to dig themselves out of the hole they dug themselves into. The Rams in week 2 dug a hole for their opponent and then let the
let them
opponent
back
dig their
in.
way out. So it's going to be probably a fast start for the Rams, and the Cardinals will come back late. The spread is 3.5. I have the Rams by 3, so they don't cover. But I definitely think it's going to be typical divisional type game. The one team will jump out early, the other team will fight back and get back in it. I will say this: Kyler has shown a flair for the dramatic, so you don't want to keep putting him in these situations that he's shown he can beat you. But still, give me the Rams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams too. Just they're the better overall team. I can still see Kyler's definitely missing D Hop. But yeah, like it's gonna be closer than
Hey man, after this, 3 more games and PED Hop is back.
that's like that.
I'm taking the Rams. I think the Rams will cover. I got this being like a 6-point game, 2 field goals, touchdown, something like that. I just think they're the better team. That's really all I have to say. I'm starting every single person I can fantasy-wise in this game,
I
though.
don't know why Arizona's defense is so underwhelming. They disappoint religiously.
We was just talking about this. Y'all have a chess piece. I don't understand why y'all don't use him better.
Sometimes having chess pieces be the most confusing thing ever because you don't know where to put them.
The dude
That's what they
runs
struggle-
a 4-3.
But that's what they
And he's
struggle with.
6'4".
They
Bruh,
put him at
he's a
safety. They
freak of
put him at
nature.
linebacker. They've struggled to figure out where to put him in the offense.
Just put
bro,
him in the
Dallas put Michael Parsons at linebacker, then they let him rush the passer, and he did great at both
That's true.
He got like the most sacks and
since he got in the league.
come
yeah.
on, bro. Like he big for no reason. Just let him go after the passer, create pressure, something, bro. Dang.
I had moves for that. I don't know if Isaiah Simmons got
I
moves.
don't think he does, but I mean, you still can
He
use
won
him
that
as a-
game for them the other day, bro. I'll tell you that much.
Falcons at Seahawks.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Bro. I'm gonna go with the Falcons just because they do show fight. I feel as though that win against the Broncos for the Seahawks was fluke. They were home. You know, they was amped up because Russ was back. The Seahawks we seen this week was pretty much the Seahawks I was expecting. The Falcons actually can run the ball. They need to get Kyle Pitts the ball more often, but they are feeding Drake, which I like, so they're getting him more accustomed to the offense.
feeding Drake like these strippers do.
I'm taking the Falcons as well. I'm just not a big believer in the Seahawks, their offense. Is DK Metcalf playing football?
He's on the field.
He's on the field.
Okay.
I know that.
Okay.
He might be the line judge. I'm not sure.
Okay. Just asking. You know, I haven't heard from the man that can only run a couple routes this season.
Well,
Yeah,
you know, I'm with you on that one.
I'm taking the Falcons. I do think they need to get Kyle Pitts more involved. He is one of those chess pieces, and you need to be able to utilize your chess pieces.
Yeah, I think Kyle Pitts has to find his way, especially in the red zone, to make himself available.
Yeah.
I, too, am picking the Falcons. They are actually a 2-point underdog. They are not favored in this game, and they are on the road.
Yeah, it's home. You know.
Yeah, but I think the way the Falcons run the ball, both with Mariota and with Cordero Patterson, they have something that they can lean their hat on offensively. I don't like anything in Seattle right now.
Nope. Packers at Bucks.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go with
No Mike Evans. We don't know about Julio.
Julio's probably not looking good. They did sign Cole Beasley to the practice
They
squad.
did.
They're probably going to have him play on Sunday.
Most likely.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Just for the simple fact that the team is overall more balanced. I'm not so sure about Green Bay's defense at all. But one thing I do know, Green Bay is going to utilize the hell out of both those running backs. 'Cause
Start Leonard Fournette, please,
They
because
have-
that Packer run defense is
it's
suspect.
trash, yes.
Start every running back in this game. To be
Literally,
honest.
because Aaron Jones and
A.J. Dillon.
yeah, they're definitely going to get the rock. That's the That's the Packers' best chance of winning any game this year because
The
their
receiver's
pass
not
catches
it.
are not.
It's not it.
Speaking of receivers, you may not name a single one that is out there for either team on Sunday. If Cole Beasley starts, he may be the only one, and he's 47 years old. All that being said, Tampa's at home. Like Rel said, I like their defense just a little bit better. Give me them 1.5. They cover. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm not betting against Brady. That's all I gotta say. 49ers at Broncos.
Then again, in the regular season, you shouldn't bet against A-Rod either.
Yeah, you should.
In the regular
That's why I
season.
said it's going to be.
I ain't
a
mad
good
at
game.
that.
It's going to be a
But
good
I'm not
game.
betting. I'd rather bet against A-Rod than Brady.
Fair.
He about to Brady. He has Perriman looking like a
Actual wide receiver.
like come on, like
Only go routes.
it
I
don't
mean, that's-
matter.
that's
He
all he-
catch
That's all he
touchdown.
got.
That's it.
49ers at Broncos. Russ
Oh.
has to turn into Russ at some point, right?
Yeah, he does, and I don't think this is that
It's not
point.
the game because I'm definitely going with the 49ers. I mean, cut you off, but that's Jimmy G team. I said it from the jump. Even though they wanted to give Trey Lance a go, I get it, but Jimmy G just fits that team. I don't know why, but I don't know. They're gonna a steady dose of Debo.
I think
Let
D
it
is
go.
because he hasn't made an appearance yet. I think this is the time he will start to look like Debo of last year. He got the same chemistry with Jimmy G, so I just want to point out the fact that Jimmy G played for 3 quarters and some change and threw for 150 yards and a touchdown, and they won by 20 last week. So I don't know why. I still think he's a pedestrian at best quarterback, but for whatever reason, they figure out how to win games with him. And that was without George Kittle. They get George Kittle back this week more than likely.
And you know that's one of his favorite targets, bro.
I think the Denver offense is out of sync for some reason. Jerry Jeudy is banged up. I haven't seen much from Cortland Sutton.
Oh no, he been his go-to target.
I mean, that's still not saying much.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
Because Russ ain't been showing up.
Yeah, so I feel like it's going to take Russ a little bit longer, and I think this is a tough team to try to figure yourself out against. Tough defense, especially. So give me the 49ers. Spread is 1.5. They cover.
Absolutely.
I said the Broncos were going to be trash this season. I believed it. It was one of my picks at the beginning of the year. With all that being said, I'm actually picking the Broncos to win this football game. I think they're going to put it together against the 49ers. Russ has played this team throughout his entire career, so he's very familiar with what they're going to be doing to stop him and vice versa. And I just think he'll be at some point, if Nathaniel Hackett wants to be a coach in the NFL for long, he has to figure it out.
He is bro. Like,
clock management's terrible.
Decision
making
everything is terrible. Yeah. Everything is bad.
Except for the defense. Defense has not been that bad this year.
Up and down. They have moments.
Like I said, Pat Surtain is hurt. That's a big
I'll give you that
problem.
Cowboys at Giants. I've been right about the Giants twice this season. I've been calling them. And you know what? I'm going to keep calling the Giants to win football games, bro. Cooper who? Fuck a Cooper Rush. They not winning this damn game. Give me the Giants.
I'm going to actually go with the Giants as well. Cooper Rush played above his head last week, and that's fine. I appreciate that. I thank you for that. But, yeah, Brian Dabble got them boys playing. Danny's not turning the ball over. I've been saying it. Do not turn the ball over, and y'all will be fine. He is not turning the ball over, and what do you know? They are 2-0.
So I think this is the 3rd consecutive week that we are all picking the New York Football Giants. Who would have thunk that, America? We would predict the Giants to start 3-0 for the first time since 2020. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Probably 2000.
If you pulled that stat out, boy, I'd have just gave it to you. I'd have walked off set. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If you pulled that shit out,
hey, if I knew the last time the Giants started 3-0, I would be working somewhere getting paid to do this. But I'll tell you this. I just think nothing about Dallas is exciting. They played over their head and got a great win last week. Shout out to them, but I think that's just enough to. Whereas though the Giants won't overlook a divisional opponent, I think they would have anyway. The Giants are at home, 2.5. They cover. Saquon's probably back out running all over them this week.
Yeah. Zeke done.
All right. Closing remarks, just quick things about the Ravens. Y'all know we Ravens fans, so let's just kind of talk about it. I would like to see the defense get healthy. The offense has been playing wonderfully. Just need the running game. If Greg Roman continues to coach like this and elevate, I have no problem with signing an extension as of right now, or maybe doing like a year-to-year lease.
I wonder when his contract is up. But while he looks that up, I would also like to see the defense settling under their new coordinator because it hasn't been anything close to that right now.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going wrong in the secondary. We finished last against the pass last year, and it's looking like same old shit.
Bro, in the last 19 games, which is all last year, in these past 2 games, we've allowed 5,500 passing yards.
Yeah.
That's utterly disgusting, bro. That is dead last in the NFL. Dead last, bro.
I think at some point they'll turn it on and figure it out. They've been somewhat shaky in the run, but most teams haven't even tried it because in week 1 we were up big, and week 2 we were up big. I just think once we put it all together and actually consistently play for 4 quarters, this would be one of the toughest teams in the AFC.
I like the way our front play is the back end, and
I like the way our front plays against the run. I think the pass rush comes and goes. Although, Justin Houston, you are 97 years old and you still out there doing the damn thing.
Oh, wait, where you at?
I wanted him to break out this year and it hasn't happened so far.
Oh, wait, where you at?
probably going to end up signing JPP to get some.
We need some
more
flair.
pass rush.
We need something, bro.
I mean, if you ain't got corners, you need pass rush. You need either to get to the quarterback or stop the quarterback from being able to throw. But I really think it's going to lean on that run game because games like the one we just had, we normally put them away
with the run game,
being able to
but
run. Gus Edwards pounding the rock or J.K. getting a nice little break. We missed that aspect, so it'd be nice.
Mike Davis and Kenyon Drake
getting 2 yards.
Yeah. Who got 2 yards?
Hey, bro, Davis gets swallowed up in the backfield more than Davis's mom.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and then we got Justice Hill.
Oh no, don't get me started on him,
bro.
He looked like the best running back we had.
Bro, let's
and
go ahead and get out
that's
of here.
saying a lot, bro.
Let's go ahead and get him up out of here. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no rap for homie. I think he's trash. I don't think he deserves to be in the NFL. So
damn.
That means Kenyon Drake and Mike Davis.
They don't deserve to be in the NFL either.
Damn, it's rough out here, folks. Well, we are Disqualified Opinions. Our opinions are validated. If you want to be on the show, hit us up at disqualifiedopinions@gmail.com. We also have T-shirts for sale, $28. We'll put the link on our Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Hit us up, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We gone.